Everybody, welcome to this late night Q&A OT. Apologies that we had to do it on the later side. I had to get the video out and there were some issues with that. Plus, I tried to finish it last night and my RLS really flared up, so we are good to go now. Lots to talk about in sports before we start the OT. First off, soccer. Southampton expelled from the playoff. I can't believe they did it. I thought they were going to let them play and they give them a points deduction next year. I'm shocked they did it. I'm shocked but happy they did it. Arsenal winning the Premiership. Long time coming for them. Arteta did a great job with that team. Embarrassing for Man City that they drew Bournemouth and they got lucky to get a draw on that one. So there's no real drama the final day of the season except for the relegation battle. In terms of the NBA, man, how's it going, Miles? Appreciate you being here. How's it going, Summer, Adrian, JP, Isaac? In terms of the NBA, Kid out, not surprised. I thought he was going to be out after last season. Oh no, it was not easy at all, Isaac. No, I told you it was gonna be. It was gonna be a while with that one. It was. You can probably tell with one of the clips. It was very filtered to hell and back on that one. It's very filtered because there was no other way to do it. And corrupt. But we made it work. Yeah, Yankees win. Cavs Knicks. I saw it on my phone. I saw the Cavs Knicks game on my phone while at the ballpark. Hence why my phone is charging right now because it was at 1%. I can't believe they came back. I cannot believe the Knicks came back. That is a back-breaking loss for Cleveland. And then how about the D-backs? How about the D-backs? How's it going, Lunch? Appreciate you being here. I cannot believe Vitello did that. That was some dumb managing on Vitello's part. Some absolutely dumb managing on Vitello's part. I don't understand what he was doing. You don't give anyone a clean inning as a reliever. You keep guys in for way too long as a reliever. And then you bring up a guy so that Marte goes to a strong side batting. I can't believe they did that. That was one of the craziest innings I've seen in person. I can't believe we did that. That was insane by Ketel. So happy for him too because he was very unlucky. Ketel Marte has been very unlucky all season. He's been mashing the ball, just it's not been dropping. And then in the 8th inning, he had a 412-foot flyout that would have been a home run in 24 other ballparks. Just not this one. And it was just, man, I was so happy for Ketel. That could be what changed this season. Yeah, so for match day 38, I think we just do one of the games, but I keep you updated. I think we just do Spurs if we do match day 38. I have to see how my voice holds up. But if we do match day 38, and I think we are going to do match day 38. If we do that, I think it would be the Spurs game. I'm not sure we're going to do two at once just yet for soccer, but I will definitely be updated. I'll be watching the other game too. So we got some donations coming in hot already. Appreciate you guys a ton. All right, let me get you guys in. So let's see. We got Birch with a $5. We got Michael with 2 tours. Appreciate you guys a ton. So I'm about to ask you about that. Some of the EFL the guts to make the right move. I am 100% with you. I am stunned they have the guts to make the right move. Yeah, normally coward discipline-wise, I thought they were going to wait and then during the summer issue like a 10-point deduction for Southampton. I'm shocked they did it now, but thank God because they cheated. And if it was a one-time thing, that'd be one thing, but they cheated the entire season. And they lost all the games or drew all the games. That's the funniest part. They literally drew every single game or lost every game. They didn't get 3 points. If you're going to cheat, at least when the Patriots cheated, they won. At least if you're going to throw away your season, at least win the games. Like, if you're going to cheat, don't do it just sending an intern behind a tree and lose the games. I don't believe it. Michael with 2 tours, and then Zach with a tour, famous a gun. Hull Middlesbrough, I'm not sure yet. We'll see. We will see on that. I'm leaning towards yes on that one. World Cup? Yep, I'm doing all the World Cup games. We're doing them all. Yeah, the Knicks, I saw that come back on my phone. Brunson just went off. Harden looked like crap in the fourth quarter, now too. The NFL going more international games and removing the restrictions. Not surprised by that at all, because what happens is that it means more teams would go every year versus some teams would only go once every 3 or 4 years because certain games get protected. I don't want divisional games going overseas. I don't want that. I really don't want divisional games going overseas, but I'm fine with that rule. Again, I just don't want also, besides that, the interconference thing where you can skip back-to-back years. They spied and lost to Oxford United, which is just nuts to me. Isaac with a tour. Email Keller or Vita with a $5 or sell Keller's comment. D-backs recap. We're going to get to that in just a bit. Yeah, Southampton. Well, they're very lucky that next year it goes to 8 teams and 6 teams in the playoff. Yeah, Cowboys, Eagles, in Japan. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen. What is Steph doing? She's making sure Vitello was fired. Your kind of decision that cripple a team? Yes, it is. Every point matters. At least with this, the top 8 have a shot versus before the top 6, but it's not going to help. Definitely not going to help Southampton. All right, let me see. Fame as a gun, Wembley. All right. Let me put these all in. Yeah, Vikings, at least maybe an issue. I don't think it's going to be an issue. Yeah, Packers, Bears, and Spain 6. Please, God, no. Please, God, no. Hopefully no divisional games. 18th place in the Premier is going to be runaway winners of the championship next season. Yep. Yeah, I think everyone now is rooting for Hull to... Every Premier League team is rooting for Hull because they're pretty much a lock to go down. Yeah, I think it's going to be Wolves. And then Addison Rae, Fame is a gun. Lana Del Rey and Addison Rae. Oh, another one of my favorites. Her SNL performance and her live performance are so good. Yeah, that show. I don't think that's gonna be a good series now. Oh no, I agree. I agree with you, JP. I 100% agree. I knew you were being serious. I agree. Stephanie fires. Well, that's a war crime, Nick. That is a war crime if you put that game. Yeah, first time 2 conference finals games, 1 went to OT. Yeah, I think so. Obviously, Western Conference I think will be a phenomenal series. I think Spurs Thunder is going to be an incredible series. I do not think Knicks Cavs, after what just transpired, will be a great series. Yeah, it shows how the English football pyramid, how much money they make. Avs or Golden Knights. I think the Avs win in 6. Metallica Lou Reed with Asteroid Live. Oh god, that would be incredible. Jets Cards North Korea. Can we leave them there? Can we leave them there? Yeah, game 2. I think the Cavs will be demoralized after that. I think the Cavs might be demoralized. Southampton players threaten to sue their own team for loss of earning. Look, they should. They absolutely should. It's not their fault. Not their fault. Their administration cheated them out of money. It's not their fault. GD6, probably not. I have to see what that is. Dan with a $5. Tired of the off-field nonsense. Steph bans what she writes from the Chiefs to the NFL. I love it. All right. Hopefully the Spurs just pummel them. Yeah. Knicks Spurs, I think that'd be a great finals. That'd be a great finals. Yeah, Burley, I don't make the playoffs, although 8 make it, so. Yes, sir, from Ruse, yes, it should be. What's wrong with Line? Did you see her SNL performance? Did you see her SNL performance? Or any live performance of hers, for that matter. Match 99, yep. Let me start the karaoke wheel. Put that in. Pretty sure you guys have time for 2 now on this late night. Yeah, they could be Dark Horse candidate. They definitely could be, if they all leave. They have every right to. They got screwed over by their administration. Ooh, that's a good one. It's like Blue Jackets Lightning. Yeah, I think the Cavs might not recover from that. Yeah, Cat Wemby's going to be fun, if that is the matchup. We will rock you. We are the champions. Oh, boy. You get 2 for the price of 1. You get 2 for the price of 1 on that one for $25. You are the table. There you go. So, D-backs recap. Look, I was going to... It was very different. I agree, JP. You should never play again. I agree. It was... Very different recap 30 minutes ago. 30 minutes ago, it was going to be, the recap was going to be Ryan Nelson, a lot of hard contact, got through 7, bounced back, but a lot of hard contact. It was not a good 7. Lucky, to a big extent. So he was allowing a lot of lasers. And it was going to be a lot of talk about Adrian Del Castillo should not be on the roster anymore. That he is not a good DH. And Jose Fernandez needs to play more. And I don't get why Toy's platooning Fernandez and ADC when ADC is blue on everything in Savant. And his OPS is in the 5s. We knew he was going to hit into a double play. We knew he was going to just suck. And then he hits that laser to make it a 1-run game in the 9th. And like Ketel Marte, I'm so happy for him. I'm so happy for Ketel Marte. He's been getting so unlucky. He's hitting the ball really well, just not falling. And thank God he could do it. Thank God he did. Yeah, Merrill, I saw that the 3 rimmed out. Yeah, I get why you thought that. I completely get why Bream thought that, because that looked good. Rasheed Rice is a moron. He's costing himself about $100 million. Through his stupidity, he's costing himself about $100 million. You'll have to see what Southampton this offseason. We have to see that. I did not see that statement, JP. I did not see that statement. Will he get cut from the Chiefs? No. He will not get cut. He's too talented. But he will, because he's going to serve the sentence during the offseason. Another, like, Broadway influence. Yeah, Marlon's A4, yep. How's it going, RFK? Appreciate you being here. But I think it's a lot of, his next contract's going to have no guaranteed money. A lot of incentives. Thoughts on Ryan Nelson? Look, I think he went through 7 innings, which I was not expecting. He didn't play well. He didn't really get a lot of people to whiff on pitches. He was allowing a lot of hard contact. Got a lot of jams, but got out of them. I'm still not 100% sold on him. Yeah, there's more smoke to that than I thought, Dexy. There is more smoke than I thought, which surprises me. I think it would have to be BTJ in the trade. I don't think they do it for a 2028 first. I think you would have to give up. I think the Jaguars would not give up a first-round pick. Yeah, that's crazy, JP. That's crazy. Doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't make any sense because it's like they're not the ones that are causing all this. Something got 2 out of the 9 points for the 3 games they spied on. Yep. If you're gonna cheat, at least cheat well. If you're gonna cheat, at least be good at it. The dumbest thing is if you don't need to cheat, but you do and you end up sucking at cheating. Yep, make millions, but just don't violate your probation. It's crazy. Thought today was a free one for San Fran? Oh, I did not. No. I didn't think it was a free one for San Fran. I thought yesterday was going to be a free one for San Fran. But we have a chance for the sweep. It should have been a free win after the nobody out, runners on first and third, and we ground to a double play, and then nobody out, bases loaded in the 8th, or 1 out, bases loaded in the 8th, and ground to a double play. I'm going to say Fiction Jackson, but they're not going to extend him. I don't think they're extending him. Yeah, I feel like 80% of these songs are just Broadway songs. Like, made for the American Idiot Broadway musical. Like, this feels like a 90s alt-rock song. Oh, here we go, Birch. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate the $5 as well. Yeah, I'm laughing so hard at Southampton. I'm laughing so hard at them. It's just... Like, if you're gonna cheat, at least be good at it. Like, you walk out the season easily. I wish treated soccer videos... If treated soccer vids, the Congrats Southampton vid would go hard. The Arsenal champions vid and the Southampton congratulations vid. He had 1 million views today. Never into MMG since... Yeah, no, I've never into MMG. No. You're taking AJ away from Vrabel and the Pats would be funny. Yeah, I don't know how it would happen unless we get rid of BTJ, but... There's more smoke to that than I thought. There is more smoke to that than I thought. Yeah, people who violate probations. Although I do think it's funny that Rashee Rice did not go to jail for, almost committing murder. But he goes to jail for weed. He needs to get straight to a Southampton bid. Man, if Caleb, if you're in the chat, right now, you know what to do. Because if I was Tree and I have the congrats. Oh no, you're good on that one, Zach. I like making fun of these. I like it. A permanent version tree? I don't know. I know, like, Squid does college. Kevin Gifting 10 Jules. Appreciate you, man. But I am, put Southampton in football and baseball terms. Imagine if the Patriots, after beating the Colts during Deflategate, it came out that they deflated the footballs. Let's just pretend it happened. Let's just pretend in this universe there's no argument they did that. Let's pretend there is no argument they deflated the footballs. Let's pretend it was clear on camera. There's video evidence of Tom Brady putting a pump into the balls and deflating them, or like poking a hole in the balls and whatnot. And like it's clear as day on multiple angles. Let's say after that, the NFL announces 5 days before the Super Bowl, the Pats are disqualified. The Colts are going to the Super Bowl as a result. That's the comparison. Oh, you're going to Zach, yeah. That's the comparison. Wait, no, I'm just, it's a hypothetical, Nick. I'm not saying that happened. I'm obviously not saying that happened. I'm saying that that's a hypothetical. Like, well, like, I don't know what else to use. What else would you use for that one, Nick? Like, honestly, like, I'm trying to think, like, other cheating scandals or any scandals after a conference championship. Like, that's the only one I can think of. So we're baking right now with sheer freshly baked bread. Oh, man. Oh, we got a checkmate 5. Appreciate you. It's on BTJ in a second versus Booty in a second. I'm taking BTJ all day. Oh, easily. Oh, it sounded close. Sounded close for the Pats, but... No, I think it was using it for the, No, I think the example, like, it was the Deflategate thing. Yeah, that and the Colts lose by a lot, yeah. Baseball terms, I would say the easy one for me is the Astros. The easy one is, let's say Altuve had the buzzer on him, and it's clear as day. The day after they beat the Yankees in the ALCS, Manfred steps in and says, no, the Yankees are going through. I'm just trying, I didn't use the Pats because I just want to pick on them. It's just, I can't think of any other example involving a scandal after the conference championship. That's all. Again, I'm not saying they did it. I'm not saying at all they did it. I'm just saying, let's pretend it was like clear as day. If the same thing happened if the Colts won the game, it'd be vice versa. If the Colts won the game, but they did the same, but they were accused of doing that, it'd be the same thing. Oh, I like that prompt checkmate. How's it going, Golden? Still appreciate you being here. How's it going, ZJ as well? All right. Oh, wow, that one's summer. Wow, that one. All right, horseshoes and hand grenades. Yeah, let's do Art Fleming Jeopardy. All right. Let's do it. Yeah, soccer version was AFCON, at least, but that was after the fact, like 3 months after the fact. And that never should have happened in the first place. That was a joke. At least it wasn't AFCON. Yeah, that's another example, Isaac. Yeah, that's another one. If the NFL found that the Saints were doing the bounty thing beforehand. If it was that, yeah, that's another good example. Yeah, the wildcard team is the Chiefs. If Rice is done, they need wires for Bailey. Yes, they do. Badly. But we already served a suspension, so. I mean, the bigger thing for Rice that's more concerning than time in jail, at least from playing, is the fact that he need another surgery, and he won't be able to work out in jail. Like, I've seen, I've never been to jail. I've never been to prison, obviously, but I've seen people comment, and I didn't even think about this. I saw people comment on Rice and say it's actually worse starting off. I said perfect. I saw people comment and say it's actually worse for him from a football standpoint that he's going to jail than prison, because the prisons have yards and the prisons have equipment you can work out with. The county jails are very run down. They do not have that. So he's not even going to be able to rehab properly and work out properly compared to being in prison. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, I think the Chiefs are in trouble not just for that. Broncos have the toughest start to a season ever. I wouldn't say ever. The Jaguars in 2013, you look at how they started their season. The Jaguars in 2013, 7 of their first 8 games were against teams that made the playoffs. They played 3 of the 4 teams in the conference championship, including both teams in the Super Bowl. And both teams in the Super Bowl, they played on the road. Jason Kidd leaving the Mavs, I was shocked it didn't happen last year. I was shocked it didn't happen last year. Honestly. Need to ask them to make more videos like actually, yeah, I need more like nonsensical videos. Okay, horseshoes and hand grenades. Here we go. You spend more days in jail than playing regular season games. I love that stat. 30 versus 28. I also love that now Taylor Swift is marrying someone who wore a shirt saying to free a criminal. Like, it's just not a good look for anyone. We knew it was bad at the time. I love that people took my tweet seriously. It's like, read that tweet in a Norm Macdonald voice. Like, that's a Norm Macdonald joke. That tweet was not me being serious. Those shirts were bad in the first time. Those shirts were bad the moment they wore them. But just pretend that Norm Macdonald is reading that tweet. That's a Norm Macdonald joke. Ever seen the Old School Jeopardy? I've not. No. I've never seen the Old School Jeopardy with Fleming. Yeah, this feels like Offspring's song. AD make the Hall of Fame? Yeah, I mean, he made the top 75 players all time. He's a lock. AD is a lock to make the Hall of Fame. He's had a heck of a career. Again, the bar in basketball is so low. He breathed here in the Hall of Fame, but he's on the All-75 team. He's won a finals. Was probably the best player on the floor in that finals. He's made a lot of All-Stars. Yeah, easily. Won't be close. If our kid haven't been called for it since Luka. Yeah, I'm shocked it didn't happen last year. Yeah, but she doesn't want to see me learn the lesson. How many times did I teach you this lesson, old man? Yeah, Rice was some of the worst position possible. Exactly. He has no one but himself to blame. He could have gotten in the bag. He could have gotten a 9-figure contract, and he probably just screwed himself over big time. Like, with the way the cap is rising, too, he could have gotten a lot of money. All he had to do was not commit pretty much attempted vehicular manslaughter, and then just stay off the weed. Was AD the worst All-75 player? Easily. Easily the worst. Well, the fact that Dwight Howard did not make it, but AD did, was kind of a joke. Quality's pretty good, but some black and white, all good. You fire Zach Taylor? Yeah, if they don't win this season, they have to fire him. You don't have to worry about Puka Nacua being a nutcase from a she wrestles in jail. Yeah, at least Puka Nacua doesn't do anything illegal. He's a moron. At least he doesn't do anything illegal. Record off an old school VCR. Ooh. Taylor makes me wow. Yeah. Her ticket prices for the next tour are going to make me wow. I know that much. The second worst on the All-75? LeBron? No. I mean, they also put coaches on there. I mean, Doc Rivers is on the All-75, but as a coach. So, I don't know if I count that. I would say... Is it controversial to say Dennis Rodman? Hump day, baby. It's hump day. Is doing this some more time he gets beat in jail? Oh, yeah. There's the alt profile. Yeah, that was a very punk rock song. All right, Aston Ray, Fame as a Gun. With Lana. Yeah, congratulate Jay said he can do it all. Offensive player of the year, defensive player of the year, he can do everything. He can do everything. Who does like more, Selena or Charlie XCX? Selena seems like a nice person. Selena is a good actress. I think she's a terrible singer. But she seems like a nice person. Charlie XCX seems like she sucks. Yeah, JSN, humiliation spree. Yep. No one sent today's video. Alright, so December 94. Okay, there were not a lot of number ones in 94. Heavy Boys to Men, because they ended with I'll Make Love to You and then On Bended Knee. So the question is one of those two. Because they dominated the charts at number one, and they had the first number one in 95. Yeah, that award I got was insulting. Yeah, well, she always had the backup. Why don't they Houston get 65? Yeah, well, they want to get a new stadium. It's not... Look, I don't think they need one, but they want to get a new stadium. I don't know if it's going to happen, but... I think it was like a year ago. They were trying to get a new stadium. It might just be like extensive renovations to it. But only Hall of Fame Super Bowl MVP and never take a step under the shotgun. Ooh. I'm going to guess... Let's go Bart Starr on that one. Yeah, the bad manager Dan Wilson. Yep. His whole career, yeah, I'm gonna guess Bart Starr. You know, I think it's fine too. The Texans want a new stadium. The Texans want a new one. They also want to, like, if they don't, they want to, like, massively update the venue by 2032. So, that'll be during that. More recent. Ooh. Bob Greasy? Oh, Bob Greasy. So, I'm going to guess for number one song, I'm torn between two, and I'm going to go with... My gut says I'll Make Love to You. If it's On Bended Knee, it's one of the two. I know it's one of the two. Oh, I don't blame Kivy One to Leave. No. Alright, we're good. I'm going to go Troy Aikman. I'll say Troy Aikman. Joe, get a membership, please, man. If you refresh if you got anything. Refresh, I saw we had a frame drop. Yeah, I'm going to guess I'll Make Love to You. If it's On Bended Knee, it's one of the two. I know it's one of the two. Oh, boy. I like that. At least the choreography is good on this one. Inner Circle, let's go. Alright, let me get this one in. mean, at least she's singing live on this one. At least she's singing live. She runs out of breath very quickly. It was on bed, didn't he? Oh, man. It was one of the two. Yeah, wow, that one. Yep. Right. Yeah, I knew it was one of the two. I forgot when the switchovers, because they replaced themselves. What's weird is that for a dancer who's clearly a good dancer, she runs out of breath very quickly. Her stamina is not good singing. You can see it on this song too. Like after the first verse, she's either lip syncing or very out of breath. The one team that would take the chance, the rest of his skill was the Browns, but now they drafted 2 high receivers, so yeah, not going to happen. How's it going, Rice? Appreciate you being here. Answer my question. I went I'll Make Love to You, but it was on bed, didn't he? Oh, wait, for the shotgun question, I'm going to say Troy Aikman. Oh, lefty? Oh, Steve Young. Yeah, NBA playoffs, yeah, they're back. Because I'm not streaming them. Because I'm not streaming NBA playoffs. If I streamed the games, the Cavs would have won by 40. They would have pulled away. The backups would have been in the final 6 minutes. What the hell is that scream? What Jackbox game? I think it'd just be definitely Quiplash. You can tell Trey to make congrats Southampton video. And have a congrats Southampton video in the works. It would do numbers. I'm telling you, it would do numbers. It's one of the biggest scandals. It's so funny. They cheated, they got expelled, and they sucked at cheating. Like it's right up Tree's alley. All good, RFK. All good. That speeds up into the next song. Oh, it's my thoughts on Kid? Yeah, no, I wouldn't blame him. Oh, I wouldn't blame him. Right now she's doing push-ups. Who's sucked at cheating? Southampton. Yeah, Southampton. You know, that sucks, Joe. The Brits gone 20-4 lately. They've been incredible. Bad cheaters, yeah. So, long story short, Southampton decided to spy on their opponent during the playoff final. Oh, yeah, there's a good chance we didn't fuck on that one yet. Oh, yeah, it's blatantly opposite. She was lip syncing. That scream by Addison Rae into the final chorus was just... That was pleasant. Quiplash, wow. What coach do you think Fatilla mostly resembles so far? A coach that seems like a nice guy, but very out of his element? Lou Holtz. Very much Lou Holtz right now. Your Arsenal champions of England, yep. I'm not surprised. I'm surprised the way it happened, where Man City didn't even take it to match day 38. Yeah, but long story short, Southampton. If you guys don't know the story with Southampton, there's a playoff to get into the Premier League. And Southampton tried to advance in the playoff by cheating. So they had one of their interns. Go behind a tree. Interns go behind a tree and spy on the opponent. Turns out they've been doing that all season for select games, and every game they've done that, they didn't win a single time. And now they're banned from the playoff. They're kicked out of the playoff. I played Geosport. Yep, I got, what did I get on Geosport? 851. Belichick interview. I did not see the Belichick interview on Part of My Take. I'm shocked they got him. Have you listened to Peter Gabriel era Genesis? Yes, I like Phil Collins era better. I like a Phil Collins era better than prog rock, but both very good bands. Webmine Sound Bro is great. Holiday is shut down because he wants to stay in Portland. He might change his mind with the way Tom Dunn's cutting everyone and slashing the budget. The way Dunn's slashing the budget, they might even have any facilities or any equipment to work out with. You probably approve that sale. Your pets are owned against. That is true. All right, Matthew with the 5, appreciate you, man. Brat Pack complains why I wasn't streaming the Knicks Cavs game. Probably for the best that I wasn't streaming that, because the games I haven't streamed have been great. Knicks Cavs. Yeah, literally behind a tree. Literally, he was spying behind a tree. All right. I swear to God, this is the image. It's something like an elaborate spy thing. They literally just sent one of their interns to their to the opponent's practice and hit him behind a tree. Yeah, Vincent's probably never going to get in. Jimmy Smith should. He won't get in. Yeah, literally. This is a real photo. This is not made up. This is literally how they tried to spy. Like, it's so funny. Yeah, Night Savage tomorrow, yep. Like, at least if you're going to cheat, A, be good at it. Be good at cheating by winning the games. B, don't just have an intern stand behind a tree. Not even in camouflage. Like, literally not even in camouflage. Like, this is so, like, I'm telling you, this is right up Tree's alley for how stupid this is. This is the funniest story of the year. The Jolana Acid, yes, I enjoyed it very much. At least choreography was good. Yeah, brilliant spying. Yep, brilliant spying. Was someone on drugs when they came up with the idea. And they lost all the games or drew all the games too. Yeah, you can summon someone for cheat. I don't know why you buy teams to just cheap out on them. I don't get it. You saw the episode of Seven Chits with the Groucho Marx glasses. Yep. You think about how stupid the average person is? Half of them are even stupider than that. Yeah, play side and seek by staying for the person trying to find the hiders. Caravan, I like Caravan a lot. Yeah, I'd be a fan of that one. I like Caravan. He was good at UConn. Like, not to say I would spell like Bishop Sycamore movie. Probably not, but I could see a 30 for 30 on it. But this, I mean, this is just the worst cheating job ever. Because they lost or drew all the games, including to one of the worst teams in the league. Their record was better when they weren't cheating versus when they were cheating. And they did it by this. Like, at least Major's text about mad. At least when the Astros cheated, it was an elaborate system of buzzers and trash cans and technology. It wasn't just a man behind a tree. Does Dunham move the team? I'm going to say no, but I mean, with the way he destroyed the AF, this is so ripe for the taking. This truly is the funniest story. Yeah, literally, literally. At least that was discreet. At least it took years for that to be uncovered. This is just, there's a man behind a tree. Yeah, I bet he wishes he was a tree. He has like Sponge on Sheila and driver just by having Patrick on the boat with him giving him the answers. At least with the walkie-talkie, it wasn't noticeable. Yeah, at least when spying happened, it wasn't obvious. At least it took years for that to uncover. Mangini was looking out for it. Compared to this. I was just saying, let's just send a man behind a tree. Yeah, kind of sounds better than this. It's so funny. Like, it's the worst cheating job ever. Oh, Braves install WoW onto the computer. Oh, man. V-Dub with a 5er. I mean, this is like the funniest story of the year. They got kicked out for it. Well, I know True does not do soccer a lot, but I mean, this transcends soccer. This is just people being stupid. It's the lolcow. Southampton's a lolcow. Brat Pack hired to be interns for Southampton. Asked to spy on opposition. Yeah, Lance Armstrong at least got away with it for over a decade. At least Diana Rossini knew. Like, she got away with it for a couple years. This is just, just send a guy behind a tree. And Southampton expelled Brat Pack. It's like bring your side piece to your partner's house on your day off. Yeah, naturally getting the Super Bowl in Minneapolis, getting the draft. Minneapolis, I am a little bit worried about just looking at the space outside unless they closed down all the roads. But look, Green Bay did it, Pittsburgh did it, so I'm not going to get worried just yet about it. They're not going to do the draft inside the stadium. I know they're saying the same as a hub like other cities, but hopefully it doesn't mean like actually inside the stadium because that would kind of suck the atmosphere out. All right, Lana Del Rey, Addison Rae, Diet Pepsi. Yeah, Cameron the early second would be a steal. All right, here we go. You would see probably shake her head for this. Yeah, literally, Smash Paralympics team was better. At least they were called like before their first game. All right, here we go. Diet Pepsi. Yeah, but Nashville's a great spot for the Super Bowl. A lot of behind all the notes. Like, she's singing this very sultry, but she's very behind all the notes. And she's flat as well. It's like if Diana and Mike were just out in public touching each other and showing Blaine disregard for their spouses. Oh, wait. At least they, like, tried to go to a private location. Well, they went to a private getaway in Sedona. They didn't do it literally at the 50-yard line. Did serve it soon tonight? Likely someone in Fort Trevi. See what you have about Southampton. Yeah. You can barely hear the chorus because, like, you just can't hit the high notes. Some of the malware on my computer. My Windows computer. Oh, my God. Yeah, I saw that, Matthew. Yeah. Yeah. I saw that one. Joe, get another membership. Appreciate you, man. Shrexy! Oh, my God. Shrexy guy. That is quite the username and the profile picture. Shrek is love, Shrek is life, baby. Oh, a little bit of spice on the Cowboys behind a tree. The Giants still suck. No, there's no chance he's there at 59. No, he's got too much height. My obvious cheating attempts with fourth grade Capitals was noticeable. Like, have they never cheated before? Like, they never watched the South Park episode where Cartman teaches kids how to cheat? Yeah, you said the 75th anniversary Redfire, yep. They're not, like, doing anything. They're just standing on stage together. Lana's behind all the notes, and Addison's trying to hit the high notes? Like, she's singing it too sultrily. Also, I hate the key change in this song. It's unearned and it goes to a lower key. You know, 23 is fine. I don't think people worry about age. After COVID, I think people threw age out the window for drafting guys, except, like, in extreme cases. You know, it's based on a real-life movie, yeah. And Spygate, yep. Feel Billy check. I love that episode. How do I reach these keys? That was so good. Wait, I didn't know that. He's in preschool. Their episode. He takes a test in preschool. I don't think they won 76. Yeah, at least not as obvious as 2018. 2018, we all knew it was gonna be a sweep. Wait, can you actually cheat? Wait, I've never seen that episode. Wait, I had no idea. I didn't even realize he took tests because I thought he was in preschool. Yeah, the coach who did all the homework for the night and go for some basketball team was just in class with them. My draft analyst still dock you, yeah. But it's not as bad as it used to be. Yeah, Castillo, he was good once they acquired him for a little bit, but it's time. It's time to reduce his role. So the actual episode, one of the AI. Yeah, because I don't like their A. Caillou cheats on. This is a real episode? Oh, Caillou's New Adventures. Wait, it's not the. Wait, hang on. Oh, it's the newer version. Okay. It's the newer version. That's why I was like, I don't know it. That's why. All right. So 10:372. Start at 9:47. It's a YouTube vid. Yeah, but it's the newer version. It's not the same. Man, that set is so outdated. That set for Jeopardy is so outdated. Right? State capitals for 20. This is the answers before everything. Glad they got rid of that. Get the buzz. Yep. Yeah, that's crazy texting. No, that's reactionary. That's very reactionary. Caillou ditching school going to Chuck E. Cheese. Matthew with a 2. Appreciate you, man. Caillou and cheating. All right. The pacing's definitely not as quick on this. Well, so you could buzz before. Okay, you could buzz before the. I don't like that. You can buzz before the question's done. That is odd. The pacing's very weird on this one. I don't know if anyone would know any of these answers. Not any of these answers. Like, possible to get the Hall of Fame as a player and coach. No, I can't get in twice. Once you're in, once you're in. No, exactly. I can't fire Finch. Blazers laid off the media staff. Dunnon's cheap. The fact that Dunnon said the red flag should have been with Dundon when he didn't send people to Phoenix because he said Phoenix, the hotels are expensive in March, even though the game was in April. That doesn't make any sense. First season, Rebecca, the same buzz. I don't like that. Yeah. I don't like the applause. Like, I'm fine with the applause if they sweep a category, but the fact you could have just applauded for everything. How's it going, Detroit? Sick. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, bro, kind of sucks. Weirdest score I've ever seen? In what sport? Work all day while short-staffed? Yeah. Just contagious? Man. So anytime 100... Every time that the bottom question gets answered correctly, they applaud. I don't like that. So not very creative titles for her things. NFL, weirdest score? 5-0 in a playoff game. Cowboys-Lions, 1970, a playoff game ended 5-0. That might be the winner. So let me see daytime. All right. Drill it to our email. Include calculation for their opponents allowed of whatever statistic. I mean, that's sort of war. That's sort of what war is. That's sort of what war is. I was not sure, like, there's a thing where you can look at, like, the league average. Like, if you have StatHead, there's a thing you can look at the league average and then look at the other thing. You know, Bill Wirtz was a cheapskate, yeah. Evans are back. Oh, let's go. Tarico during Super Bowl 60. I thought it was very good. I know complaints with Tarico and Collinsworth. Yeah, the Water Cups. Yep. See those. Yeah, if you go, like, StatHead has that. That's a funny graphic for Daily Double. That's a really funny Daily Double graphic. Okay, audio Daily Double. I have no idea on this. Yeah, players keep their winnings win or lose. Oh, wow. The card game? Yeah, I tweeted that out. Yeah, the card game's it's the worst playing of the card game I've seen. I'll play it on stream. Bill Wirtz, Stu Culverhouse, Artie Moreno, I would say... Yeah, Zachary is no... He is no value. Zach is no value. Which is, yeah. Bidwill. Sherman's up there. Okay, music. Here we go. Yeah, I forgot it exists, yeah. He didn't even play Garbage Time. He did not even play Garbage Time. Hey. Daily double. Alright, I'm going to wager it all. Yeah, it's Rico. Has he called hockey? I mean, he's great at everything. Wait, what are daily double? Only 50? Oh. Yeah, I have no idea on this one. Vitel's one done fact. That was atrocious managing today. I don't know why you don't let his relievers go a clean inning. I also don't get why you bring in a lefty to face Cattell so he's on his stronger side. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it's reduced to being in the background, yeah. And he's sucked. Yep, we should, Michael. Oh, it's definitely not Aquarius. You know, that was a really dumb decision. That was a really dumb decision. This was saved to New York. It's also weird, like, this version, they don't jump around the board. They just go through a category, like, might just be this version. Or this game. You know, Hextall's not good. Yeah, Hextall. And they run out of time. That might have been the rule back then. Yeah, I like how it is now that you can just jump around. Alright, famous pairs. Oh, it's the same music. Wow, the music lasted. That's impressive. Had to go to work as the book cards. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking like these contestants seem to like they start a category and then they go to the next category, then that, or they stay on the same category. No, you can't do that, Dexy. No, you can't make that trade. Zach's a bust. Yeah, we blew it. Yeah. I don't know why you put him in that spot. Defense is from worst to first. Ooh. But Doomsday last. Purple People Eaters first. 85 Bears second. 2000 Ravens third. Legion of Boom fourth. It ran after they a lot of time. Oh. Oh, wrote past the time. Wow. Wrote past the time. That is odd. No, Kodama these days is the electronic pens. Yep. Yeah, it could be a very useful set, depending on who you play. Shows you how good the defense are you played. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Celts, you can see what they have for Rudy. Alright, Caillou and cheating. Okay, this is a new episode. Oh, pop quiz. Pop quizzes in kindergarten seem kind of BS. I think Jimmy $4,500. Go DMX? Yes, I did. Yep, I saw the walk-off. Yep. You know, Vitello needs to go. How many apples? There are 4. You don't need to cheat at this, Caillou. There's 4 apples. No talking during the test, Caillou. Can you not count past 6? Oh, please. Yeah, I was a kindergarten, just play with toys and drew pictures, yeah. Yeah, that 9th was great. That 9th was great. Yeah, I lost my mind on that. Look at these kids can design an elaborate cheating system. These kids can design an elaborate system, but they don't know how to count to 6? How? Yeah, Jared said a clean house. Well, it wasn't the right place. He used to spend money, and then everything changed. Oh, no, not shapes. Neil the 5 or email. Cavities filled? And nitrous oxide is as great as I remember being. I don't remember a thing about how nitrous oxide was. What shapes? Oh, no. Oh, he's gonna cheat. Look at the kid just wearing Beats headphones. It's a 5-year-old just wearing Beats headphones. My God, Caillou, just draw a triangle. And he can draw an apple, but not a triangle. He can literally draw an apple, but not a triangle. And now he falls over. Oh. No complaints about my teeth? Yeah, I don't really get complaints about my teeth, but I get complaints about my gums. Oh, Caillou. This is amazing. It's Caillou. Caillou just sucks. Yeah, we're gonna think of this one's go Tirewolf. Frank faced an alien invasion. He converts the aliens to Frankism. Oh, Caillou. And my dad's gonna suck, so. Yeah, tigers are a mess right now. There are literally triangles all around you, Caillou. There's literally... How do you not know how to draw a triangle? There's literally... There's literally a... You didn't cheat? Yes, you did. Probably via their own planet. I didn't mean to. Like, there's literally a picture on the wall of a triangle. A triangle's on a pillar. Probably via their own planet, yes. The Triforce, yeah. How are you not good at shapes? It's a triangle. The question was draw a triangle. First time watching on my new phone, upgrade from 13 to 17. Nice. Nitrous oxide feels like you drink a 5th of whiskey. Man. So note to self, never try whiskey. Because... a few of the players who played became underrated. Yeah, Herman Moore is a good example, yeah. Well, that sucked. The question is literally... I love how the question is literally draw a triangle. That's somewhat nauseous, right? Oh, yeah. That sucks. Dad was tooth removed while getting his broken leg from work accident repair? Oh, wow. Just knock it down both. Like, literally, the question is draw a triangle. All I have to do is look behind. Just look behind you. There's a freaking triangle. If you don't know how to draw a triangle, instead of cheating and looking at your kid's, your friend's test, just look behind you at the freaking triangle and draw that. It's not hard. Did I get nauseous? I did not, no. I felt out of it for like an hour. There was definitely an hour where like I couldn't stand up because I was like, I feel like weightless. Yeah, 5 triangles. Literally just look behind you. Look at the triangle. It's not hard. Just look at the freaking triangle. Yeah, Leo's paper. Yep. If that doesn't work, there's also literally right next to you. You probably say, oh, there's a triangle behind him. There's also a triangle. I know this house, it's technically not a triangle, but there's also a triangle right here. So just have to look over there, and that's a triangle. Give it to a... Yeah, what am I looking at? Caillou not knowing how to draw a triangle. Also, the first question is... He knows how to draw apples. The question is, draw 2 more apples. And he knows how to draw apples. He can draw an apple, but not a triangle. He muted the mic when the walk-off happened? Jeez. He doesn't have the excuse to triangle to more than 5 sides. Nope, it only has 3. Like, the thing for the number 4 that you sort of drew, yeah, just do that again. Yeah, the Cavs collapse, yep, I watched it on my phone at the game. That was nuts. That was nuts. All right, let me see the emails here. I'm going to start with Isaac's. 19 hours of printing. All right, here we go. Oh, that came out nice. I love the World Baseball Classic hat. I love that. That hook came out really nice. Oh, the cute cat, too. Cute cat. Yeah, look at the pencil. Yeah, literally look at the pencil. Sister's longtime best friend was the one who filled him today. Oh, wow. Must make good money as a dentist doing that. That's a good hook. That is a really, really nice hook. All right. We have some AI vids from Joe. We'll do some... I'll do the Neil email first. Yeah, I picked the right on that one, Neil. I picked the right mouse. They're probably pretty uncomfortable to sleep on, though, Neil. They're probably pretty uncomfortable to sleep on. Whereas you can start on Wednesday because Thursday they're doing the Australia game. They can't play the Australia game on Friday or Saturday because of the Sports Broadcasting Act of 1961. So they have to play it on a Thursday. So the NFL just moves to Wednesday. Are the Arizona Cardinals the most talented 3-4 team in history? I mean, there aren't many. I mean, I wouldn't think there are too many, seeing as we just had a 17-game season a couple of weeks ago, or a couple years ago. Can't be too many 3-14 teams. All right, beat it in major key. All right, here we go. This is gonna be awkward. Then we'll have some AI vids from Joe after we do Neil's emails. Then we'll get some ChatGPT in. Pretty sure it's a ton. We have over 60 on this stream. You guys have been awesome. Oh, save the audio stuff? Yeah, I'll save it. Yeah, I'll save the audio stuff. So we'll go with the AI stuff first. Yeah, I'll save the audio stuff. Alright. Never mind. Alright, never mind. Alright, we'll try that again. Try that again. Alright, back to this. Alright, here we go. 4 of them are hockey, one of them features K. It feels so weird on the ears. Like that. It's that. It feels so weird. Oh, jeez. And like it wants to go major, but it's not. It's like he's struggling to hit the notes. He's struggling to hit the major note. Yeah, Knicks are going to spike Dolan, yep. You know, Dolan sucks, but... Turns out, after the Mavericks just gave up Brunson and just never made an effort to bring him back. This is so bizarre. Okay, not yet. Not yet. I'm doing Neil's audios first. Has ChatGPT generated George Carlin stand about Caillou cheating? Oh god. Crying like a nut in a dildo factory. That's amazing. That is amazing. How do I rank those picks? Ooh. Well, Haskins is dead last. Coleman's second to last. Shazier's one. But then the injury, there's like an asterisk next to that. The rarest Drake and Josh episode is? I do not. No, I do not. There are not too many good picks on that one, 40 Nights. Like, I put Jay-Z at 1, and this guitar solo was so weird on a major key. Everyone else is not that good on that. Yeah, Nashville 64. Saving up for tickets, yep. NBC Super Bowl. Blues Brothers, was it because of the royalties? It's probably because of the royalties for Soul Man. Has to be because of the royalties. Because they probably have to pay money over every time. Yeah, easily. Melvin Gordon was fine, but he had a fumbling issue. He was fine, but nothing. He was not worthy of a first round pick. No, Melvin Gordon was not that good. It was fine. Shazier was one of the best linebackers in football before the unfortunate injury. Yeah, Nintendo 64 logo? That'd be nice. Just a 3D logo. That was a weird version. Not gonna, not to about NBC doing it. They're not gonna 77. Nope, they'll sell Broadway. Have a fan plus like Fox. How hard is that to do? Yeah, you would think. You would think. They're gonna do a lot of promos to The Voice because you know they're gonna have country artists. All right, YMCA in a minor key. So we really not want to go to the YMCA. This feels like a march into hell. This sounds like a dance party in hell. It's actually really funny. Oh god, when they get to Viv everything. Yeah, well, the AL West sucks, Joe. You're lucky that division is just brutal. You know, Madras can make or break a team. Clock's at 0. $5 more gets 2 to this point. It's one of the few smart things they've done in a while. Dang. The trumpets really add to this. Like, it works so... This one works pretty well because of the trumpets. Just playing whatever. You know, I saw a suggestion about my email. It probably been uncomfortable based on the photo you sent of that. Like, I don't know how many people want to sleep like that. Like, I get what you're going for on that one. But, promise that, what if you roll over? Like, it requires you standing, like, sitting, like, sleeping in the same position. What happens if you need to roll over? Yeah, if you need to roll over, that becomes a problem. Or try to attach that with the lights off if you need to go to the bathroom. Or what happens if you mistrust one of those, if you know what I mean? Does it clog up the machine? I don't hate the idea. That was good. All right. Yeah, the ones where that one works a lot better in when it goes to minor. It seems to work better than if it goes to major. All right, let's do Joe's AIs. Number 1, Family Feud hockey. Oh boy. Wait, I turned the audio on.
Dana, name the hockey team Canada will wreck at the Milan Olympics.
Wait, also, okay, before we even start, that's not how the feud works at all, because the buzzers are not there. They're not behind the board like that. There's no answers on the board right now. I don't know how it's possible. There are literally no answers on the board. So this is a gross misunderstanding of how the feud works. I guess it's true now. I guess it's true. All right, so already we're off to a good start.
All right, Dana, name the hockey team Canada will wreck at the Milan Olympics.
The USA?
Oh, she went straight for the USA. Show me USA.
What?
First answer on the...
Okay, obviously there's a lot wrong with this. There's a lot wrong with
All
this.
right, Dana, name the hockey team Canada will wreck at the Milan Olympics.
I love how her mouth is just agape the entire time.
The USA?
USA comes up immediately. Bings USA before she even finishes. He looks uncomfortable.
Oh, she went
That's also, the numbers are on the right.
straight for the USA. Show me USA.
Show me USA. It's already on the board.
First answer on the...
First answer on the board. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes total sense. Yeah, that's how the feud is played. It's absolutely how the feud is played. Okay. We also have to start this one off. Okay.
Centering pass block.
Let this play out.
Matthews is driven right into the net. Face first into the goal cam.
Oh,
Okay.
goodness, that caught the whole
You can see
jaw.
it snap as he makes contact.
That camera took it like a
know
champ.
Centering pass.
Okay, so power play. There's 3:13 left in the third.
Oh, Matthews is driven right into the net.
So, now it's 2:13 left in the third. We lost about a minute. We lost a minute on that replay. Went from 3:13 to 2:13. There's 82 SOI. The breaking news on the bottom is in a made-up language.
Right into the net.
Breaking news. Dabblefons the
First into the
Muso
goal
Fartsen Fenbet
Oh, goodness, that caught
Der
the whole
Ween Keppel a lover. Mike Kayla problems? Yeah, so the cord's coming tomorrow. The cord is coming tomorrow. Amazon. It's supposed to be here by like 4 o'clock tomorrow. Yeah, the breaking news is
Into the net.
that Dabbenfons, the Musia, Farts, and
Oh,
Menbet,
goodness, that caught
their
the whole
Ween
jaw.
snap as he
Keppel a
makes
tower. That's the breaking news. That's the breaking news we got. Mine is Austin Matthews, yeah.
That camera took it like a
know
champ.
Centering pass block. Oh, Matthews is driven right into the net. Face first
That's
into the
supposed to
goal
be
cam.
Oh,
Matthews.
goodness.
The net. Matthews driven right into the net.
Also, I love how this graphic has 82 shots for the Bruins, but there's no shot graphic for the Leafs. Yeah, it's similar Mipsum. Yep. Yeah, so the mic cable is coming tomorrow. I ordered 2. So I'm going to have one that just stays in the studio and then one that travels with me. That might help. Yeah, so that's good. Next up. Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez. All right, already the thumbnail's off to a flying start. I got the logos right. The Flyers, the Penguins have no shots. The Flyers have breaking news. So the shots are breaking news to 0. So that's the thing that happens. This circle is not a circle. This circle's taking up the entire ice in the attacking zone. This circle is just, it's in the crease. Love the Penguins fan wearing a con jersey with, that looks like a pant. That looks like pants. The 1 is very off on that. Yeah, 11, but really spaced far. Yep, the number on that jersey.
High game under 4 to go. Brady just climbed over the bench. What is he doing? He's going after the ref.
No one's reacting.
He's got the official. Brady just picked him up like a bag of laundry and he threw. High game
Okay, no one's reacting. How does he even get on the ice? That's what I don't know. How does he get on the ice? Whoever this player is, the R, it's double R. There's like a slash in the middle of the R. This guy, move over Sidney Crosby, Mario Lemieux. They suck. The best Penguins player of all time is Vikau Kiete. It's the best player of all time. VC Scorpion RUHTTE. Yep, I love that. Yeah, Flyers breaking news.
Brady just climbed over the bench.
He didn't climb over the bench. He was already over. If he climbed over the bench, he'd be on the opposite side. Yeah, it's trade dress is gritty. Yep. Yeah, I'm surprised it's not yet on that one, Detroit. I'm surprised.
What is he doing?
He
He's
just
going after the ref. No way.
picks up the ref and launches him.
Brady just picked him up like a bag of laundry and he threw. High game under 4 to
That
go.
makes
Brady just
sense.
climbed over the bench. What is he doing?
Like the sponsor in the back, Adidas, but it's I don't even know what that says. I'm not even gonna try to guess. Oh, that one. The scoreboard also says 1-1. The scoreboard and the ribbon board say 1-1, 28-12 in shots, 1-1. The ref from like a dummy being fully. It's like he never realized the ref. He never realized Gritty was behind him.
After the ref. No way.
I think the Flyers have too many on the ice. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't. I don't know where the Penguins are.
He's going after
1, 2, 3. No, that.
the ref.
I got
No
the
way.
right number.
He's got the
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they have 7 on the ice. The Flyers have 7 on the ice.
official. Brady just picked him up like a bag.
Yeah, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was a 6 there, and then the goalie's 7. The whole AL West is a losing record. God bless that division. Meanwhile, the D-backs are like 6 games out of a wild card despite having a winning record. If we were in the AL, we'd be in first. All right, next up. Oh, this is already a good sign. Now you know what the South feels like. That's not how glass breaks. Does he have 2 beers?
That's insane.
No one reacts except for the one guy that gets hit. He has 2 beers. He has a beer in his left hand and a beer in his right hand. I mean, I don't judge, but that's not a number. He's wearing number 12. This is 1, and then that's just a line. It's like a vertical line. We've come close, Detroit. We've come close. But it hasn't happened yet, where it's like official assault. He just fly, yeah, he pretty much just flew. I mean, Warren Sapp tried it against the Jaguars in 07. That's just a horizontal line. This beer doesn't shake. At least this beer, at least some of the liquid comes out on this beer. This beer just doesn't move. Somehow he gets hit with glass and a player, and the beer just does not leave his hand. Yes, defies physics, cheating defies math. Yes, it does. I don't even know what number that is. Again, that's just a random line. Is he wearing shorts? I think he's wearing shorts. His butt is massive. Like, I have to address the elephant in the room here. His butt is massive on this.
My drink. That's insane.
Like the glass breaks before he touches anything, because that's a thing that happens. Also love how the ribbon board is blue, indicating it's the Leafs, but the sideboards are red and the fans are dressed in red, representing the Senators. So how does that work? If the audience doesn't even look at him, nope, the audience does not care. And now we have Caillou AI goes to Chuck E. Cheese. Oh crap.
Daddy, can we go to Chuck E. Cheese today, please, please, please?
Not today, kiddo. It's getting late and we've got dinner to make.
That's not fair, Daddy.
That's it. No Chuck E. Cheese tomorrow.
Then I'm going to Chuck E. Cheese.
Come on, let's go home.
Are we gonna make pizza?
No, you're grounded. Go to your room right now and sleep.
Chuck E. Cheese?
Let's go home. You're grounded. Go to sleep.
What the hell? That was 14 seconds that felt like an eternity. Okay, there's a lot to break down in these 14 seconds. Yeah, we need more streams out of context. Yes, we do. That was cursed. So,
Daddy, can we go?
So first off, Chuck E with a colon. Yeah, there's a colon that separates the Chuck E from the cheese. There's a colon, not a period with the E. It's a colon.
Go to Chuck E. Cheese today, please, please, please.
I don't know how he goes from, can we go to Chuck E. Cheese? Like, that doesn't make any sense. That's not how any of that works.
Please.
Not today, kiddo. It's getting late and we've got...
The lips are not synced up here. Yeah, I need to be on ass. Yeah, the lips are clearly not synced up.
Got dinner to make.
That's not fair, Daddy.
Lips are not all synced up.
That's it. No Chuck E. Cheese tomorrow.
Then I'm going to
Still,
Chuck
same thing, the lips are not synced up.
That's it. No Chuck E. Cheese tomorrow.
He's now walking backwards. He is walking backwards.
Cheese tomorrow.
Then I'm going to
Chuck E. Cheze. Yeah, the usual voice acting might be the best part. Yep. We have Chuck E. Cheze. Chuck E. Cheze. That's a wolf. It's not even a mouse. That's a freaking wolf. And the tears are fake. Like, that is a wolf. Also, I'm fairly sure this violates, I don't know, every single building code. House. Giant freaking Chuck E. Cheese. House. Yeah, I'm confused why this neighborhood has a giant Chuck E. Cheese in the middle of a bunch of houses. Where do you park? I am confused. If this is a profitable Chuck E. Cheese, there has to be somewhere to park. Where are they supposed to park? That's my question. Where do you park? I do also love the added element of I don't know if you guys have noticed this. So every house has a driveway. Yeah, why is it not aligned with the logo? Yeah, that's a great question. The driveway goes to the sidewalk. So you park your car on your driveway. Yeah, look at me on Family Guy. You park your car on your driveway. There's no step to get into your house. So you have to just walk on the grass and go on an angle to get to your front door. No wonder Caillou walks out the window like that. You park your car on your driveway. And you maneuver through a sidewalk. I feel bad for this house. This house is the back on the sidewalk and directly into a street light. Is it cutting out? Try refreshing. Again, I'm getting a new cable tomorrow. It's a bacon and cake restaurant right at the terrace house. Man. So, you park your car on the driveway. You back out onto the sidewalk. Cut out for a second? Yeah. Again, new cable's coming tomorrow. New cable, Amazon order. It should be here by like 4 o'clock. So, it should be for the next stream. But, you put the car on the driveway, you back out onto the sidewalk. I'm sure that's very safe. Kids playing on the sidewalk, and then the car just comes right at you on the sidewalk. Also, I feel that the property value on this house has to be in the negatives. Like, you couldn't pay me enough to live here. You're right next to a brightly lit Chuck E. Cheese at night, so you don't get any darkness at all. You have to buy, like, the blackest blinds imaginable because the lights just shine directly on you. Your driveway goes directly into a lighthouse, a light post, A streetlight. It sounds like Lambeau Field. Yeah, except this is somehow a million times worse. Like this house, it goes directly into a streetlight. So you park your car, they have to park it on an angle, ruin your grass, or you risk driving into a streetlight. Does that make sense?
Come on, let's go home.
And then how the dad get there? Why are his eyes sagging like that? His hands are clipping. How did the dad get there? Like Caillou jumps out the window and the dad somehow beats him to the punch. Chucky has no arms. Yeah, drunk driver saved the streetlights to destroy the house of the Chuck E. Cheese. Yep. This fails logic reasoning would have a bunch of lawsuits. Chucky has no arms. He has one leg. So Chucky, I guess budget cuts. He now has no arms and one leg. I don't want to be like ableist or anything, but I don't remember Chucky when I was younger wearing a witch hat, wearing a top that you see his beer belly. Yeah, why is his arm so big? Yeah, he's jacked. He's bulked up on something. Chucky has a beer belly and one leg. He's smiling, though. I gotta give him credit. He's smiling with one leg and a beer belly and no arms. He is smiling. He is doing his part.
Go home.
Then the lips don't sync up, and they're just magically back in the kitchen. Just magically back in the kitchen, because that makes sense. It's beautiful.
Gonna make pizza?
No.
Gonna make pizza? No, you're...
Gonna make pizza?
In the middle of a sentence, he just opens the door to his room. There's a random photo of a rocket. Not even in his room.
Pizza?
The door... Wait, how did that door open?
Gonna make pizza?
Wait. Hang on. I need to slow... Wait.
Make pizza?
How did that door open? Yeah, that's how a door opens. Yeah, Daddy's showing the doors. Yep. That's how a door opens. So, the doorknob is on the left. You push the door open on the right. It's the most pointless doorknob ever. Whoever built this house needs to be fired. I love the photo. Like, this is not how you use the rule of thirds at all. The doorknob is wedged into the doorknob is wedged into the door frame. The doorknob moved. It's wedged into the frame. Like, if you continue the circle, you see the doorknob cuts off? If you continue the circle, it would hit the door frame. It's on the wrong side.
Pizza?
Then the doorknob moves to the right side. Yep, this fails door fixes. Yep. The doorknob moves to the right side. Does that make sense? Also, the bed is right at the door, so you have no space to enter the room. It's just, you enter through the door that does not work, like a door, and then you have a half inch of room before you get to the bed. Then you have a half inch of room, then the bed's right there. Great door.
No, you're grounded. Go to your room right now.
Go to your room. Why is he sleeping on the couch? Why is he sleeping on the couch? It's my question. The couch is also not facing the TV. I love how we have 3 candles next to a lamp. That makes sense. Let's put 3 candles next to a lamp for reasons. He's holding the remote. What are those feet? Are those slippers? What even? He's holding the remote like he's watching TV, and he's facing the wrong way. What Australia when we were first saying was like that? It was the door, then the bed started by an inch. But it's like that's a trailer. Like it might be pressed for space. They're not pressed for space here. Your mommy grounded daddy. Yep, he had a feeling like how you would see. I don't want to catch him. Mommy divorced daddy. His feet are like dog prints. Like, apparently these slippers have 3 toes. His feet have 3 toes. That's fair. That's fair. His feet have 3 toes. You see 1, 2, 3. Okay, you think he's sleeping? We'll just pretend to sleep.
Now and sleep.
And then what the? And then he sneaks out a second time to the Chucky E. Now there's 2 E's. He's wearing a Snuggie, yep. There's 2 E's now. They both look different. All the E's look different. So it's Chuck Double E Chezzy. Caillou's shirt is now a dress. Like, it's very clearly now a dress with the way it's floating. Caillou has one leg. His daddy amputated his leg so he couldn't run again to Chuck E. Cheese. Clearly he has one leg at this point. Then daddy walks in. Caillou's... Oh my god, that is nightmare fuel. Caillou's face warps. What the hell is that? Caillou's face just warps. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so you see what the hell I'm talking about. Caillou's face is just warping. He gets his leg back. That's the good news. The bad news is his face is just melted the entire time. Yeah, there's more houses next to the Chuck E. Cheese. The street lamp. The street light is on the street. I don't know if I've seen that before. The street light is literally on the street. It's not even on the sidewalk. It's on the street. Why is everything so bright at night? So we have a bunch of different things going on here. And then they just magically warp to the forefront. So there's teleportation. They just teleport back to the front of the Chuck Double E Chessy. Yeah, the trailer backwards on the road too. Yeah. Caillou's orbits, I need those.
Let's go home, you're grounded.
And now the bed moves again. The bed moved to a completely different side. The rocket photo that was in the hallway, I don't know why it's not in the bed that's clearly space themed. Daddy is now wearing Okay, now we're good. Okay, the new cable's coming tomorrow. The new cable is on its way. Don't worry, the new cable is on its way. Thank God for that. Yeah, so the rocket photo is not there. He has 2 globes. Yeah, the mic cannot believe the air stop. I don't know why he has 2 globes. Why the hell does he have 2 globes? Like, you only need 1. Why does he have a shelf that's so high he can't reach it? It's also right underneath the cabinet, so you can't really put a ladder there. Yeah, it's daytime. The curtains don't cover up the window. Like, why does he have curtains for the window, but the curtains cover up the stars? It looks like a Yoshiak. Why do the curtains cover up the stars and not the actual window? You know, like, the purpose of having curtains. What is the point of that? Nothing is placed correctly here at all. The bed moved.
Go to sleep.
Daddy's mouth doesn't move when he says go to sleep. And that ends that. That might be the worst AI I've ever seen. That legitimately might be the worst AI I've ever seen. There were about 100 mistakes in that. No exaggeration. There were about 100 mistakes. Every second had about 15 different things you could microanalyze. That was genuinely impressive. How much that sucked. The entire room doesn't have a stars cover the wallpaper. I get like the gradient he was going for. Or maybe they were too poor to afford to cover all the stars, but they could buy Caillou a second globe. Either their money priority is not smart. Their money, the way they value money is probably not the smartest. Like, we can't afford to spend $4.99 to buy some stars, some globe stars on the walls, but we can afford to buy him 2 globes. So if any kid needs 2 globes in their room, you like CinemaSins for ass sloppins? Yep. I'm gonna put the ChatGPTs in. And the half-off song is We Will Rock You, We Are the Champions. That's the half-off song. And I put all these in. And the new mic cable is coming tomorrow, so thank God on that. Yeah, Slopsons. Yep, this feels all logic. It may not be bad for a challenge. It's an all, like, AI slop sins. What's the best I've seen? I don't know what the best I've seen is. Like, there's somewhere, like, okay, like, if you really pay attention, it's AI, but it's hard to tell at first glance. That one was not. That one... Alright, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, OBS just completely decided to crash on me. That was not the mic that time. OBS just decided to crash. So, we're good now. The best thing I've seen, yeah, I don't know the best one, but that was up there with the worst. Even the Christmas Coke AI? Yeah, even the Christmas Coke AI was... At least you couldn't tell on some things. Yeah, 2 Leapfrog Globes, nice. I mean, Leapfrog Globes were goated. The Leapfrog Globes were great. I only needed 1. Yeah, we're good now. Yep. OBS just decided to, like, crash on me, but we're good. So I did it one time before during a stream. Alright, let me get the ChatGPTs in. I think even OBS was, like, done with the Caillou AI prompt. And the half-off song is We Will Rock You, We're the Champions. Even OBS knew the way watch was dumpster fire. Yep. I think my whole computer was just like, you know that episode of SpongeBob where Patrick makes a song and everyone dies? I think that's what happened. I think that's what happened. Everything just died. Then some schedule releases? Yes. Well, there was only one that used AI. The Niners was computer generated, which it was made with 3D modeling, which I was not. It didn't look good. It was not a good release, but at least it was not. It wasn't AI. Seahawks, it was just a really weird green screen that looked like AI. Yeah, the Cardinals were AI, but amazingly worse than the Cardinals. Whatever the Cardinals, every other team got like 3,000 likes on their release, and the Cardinals got ratioed. That's what you know. I saw an ad for the Cardinals, like, today, like, buy single game tickets, they're going fast. I'm like, no, they are not. Because I just checked SeatGeek, and they are dirt cheap. I promise you they are not going fast. I promise you on that. You have anything about the card stems for? Yep. Being held hostage by Jacoby Brissett. The way they're handling the Mac Wilson situation, yeah, they're a mess. Alright, let me put this prompt in. I also, speaking of mess, I have to show you the D-backs today. Yeah, card seats ticket for $3. Yeah, I feel like if I left cards tickets on my windshield, I would have 4 by the end of it. I leave 2 tickets on, and there'd be 4 when I got back. Yeah, cards not favored in any of their games. Even home against the Jets, they're not favored. Alright. Yeah, I have to show you the, so the D-backs every now and then do this thing called Talking Stick Resort Casino Game Night. And one of the games they play every now and then when they do it, it's called Match Game. A match game, it's a pretty simple concept. You have 45 seconds. There's 12 cards. You have to guess the cards. It's very, very simple concept. Actually, I think if I airdrop it on my computer, it would come out better. Just give me a second. So it's like ridiculously easy. There's no science behind it. Yeah, it's like classic concentration card round. Yep. So literally, you go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, and whatnot. Super duper easy. A beautiful Arizona sunset. Yep. The ballpark when it is gorgeous when the roof is open. From Cardinals to Cards. Yep. This was today's play. I always get it on video, just in case someone does something stupid. Half the time they know how to play and what they're doing, because they have an IQ above 60. And then sometimes you get nights like this, where this happened.
Are you ready? Fans, I hope you're ready. Here we go.
Hang on. Let me raise the audio on this.
Mark, get set, go. 1 in 5.
5 inches from my start.
1 7. 2 3. 3 5. 1 12. 5 6 12. 6 12. 3 6. 5 6. 5 6. 7 9. 2 9. 1 2. 1 11. 10 12. 3 4. 7 8. I like the last second attempt. On the bright
Yeah,
side,
so, is he dumb? Clearly. So, he did not get a match the first 30 seconds. I love how he just alternated between the same 4 cards, never getting a match, not realizing there were other numbers. I love the end where he just shouts out every number. He also said 1 2 after 2 was already on the board. Like, after 2 was already on the board, he said 1 2. The worst way to play is go 1 5, 1 2, 1 3, 1. Yeah, he voice of Harbor 3. Yep, if you know, you know. Yeah, he did not do a good job that game. I can tell you that much. I don't know what happened to my clock. The clock's at 0. I don't know why the clock reset like that, but the clock is at 0. Yeah, liquor is a very powerful thing. Oh my god, you're not kidding. Liquor is a very powerful thing. He snuck a lot into the stadium, is my guess. He snuck a lot in. Alright, let me put these things in. Yeah, that is how not to play that game. Have I ever been best to play? No. I'm too smart. I'm too smart to play the game. You would think that game would have a 100% win rate. It does not. It has about a 50% win rate. I've never been asked to play. The funniest thing that ever happened during that game, which I cannot make up, and they did not think this one through, was, I might have told this one on stream before, but I went one year during the 4th of July. Yeah, my brain's so ski loose, yep. So I went one year during the 4th of July, and they did that match game, and they changed it from D-backs images to American images. So, like, the Capitol, the Grand Canyon, the Golden Gate Bridge. One of the images was Statue of Liberty, and it was behind the numbers 9 and 11. And I was like, oh, I didn't get a picture in time. I'm like, oh, they did not think that one through. I'm like, oh, they did not think that one through. Probably didn't even think anything of it. I'm like, oh, they did not think that through. Probably asking a good memory beforehand, yeah. They have to. They have to. I would say no on that. Yeah, that was a big yikes. Like, just any other numbers. Just put it behind any other numbers. Like, that was just the one combo you couldn't put it behind. Cards of a picture. They did not. They did not. But they did not think that went through. Yeah, it was completely random, but yeah, I was like, oh. There was like an audible gasp when she said 9 and 11, and it was Statue of Liberty. Like, oh. They did not, Cucho. They did not. 4 and 7 they did, though. They did it twice for the numbers 4, 6. 7 and 8. They did it twice. Once on the golf course and once with his spray tan. Ever seen that? Yes, I have seen that. That was so poorly thought out. There was one on the golf course like that, too. The Colts won the Super Bowl. Guess where they put the $1 million case? Is it 3? Guessing 3. For Super Bowl 3. I have no idea on that one. All right. 18? Oh. I overthought it. I actually overthought it. They really put it behind 18. I was saying the only one they lost ever before, at the time at least. Oh, there have to be, right? So yeah, there have to be. All right. Yes, should take a scan to the Q audio video chat when you spoke with one of Sports Mac like Rids. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Oh, no. I skimmed through the Cleveland one. And someone says a line in that I was not expecting. Jesus Christ. Someone says a line in that you'll know what it is when it comes up. No, it doesn't really go off the rails. It's just someone, as the Knicks are coming back, someone says something that I was not expecting. No, it's not racist. No, it is not a racist line. No. No. Say, it's a line that it's kind of famous. It's a line that is kind of famous. That's become a meme. I don't know how, I was not expecting her to say. Was Dynamite? No, not was Dynamite. almost done. We got 3 more to put in. All right. Right, D-backs, yes, I was. Yep. I was at the game. I was losing my mind. That was... I did not think we were going to win that one. After blowing it with the double plays in the 7th and the 8th, I did not think we were winning that game. Ketel Marte needed that. Marte needed that so badly because he's been the unluckiest player in baseball. He has been mashing the ball. He is just... It's not falling for whatever reason. Like, he had a 412-foot laser. That would be a home run in 24 ballparks. But it was... it was a flyout in this one. Well, his expected batting average this year is in the 88th percentile. He's expected to be hitting 285 with the way he's swinging the bat. And this season he's hitting 270 or 217. Like, he has been ridiculously unlucky. And then for him, like, you can tell he was getting frustrated. And for him to walk it off like that, I'm so happy for him. Yeah, crazy rally. Crazy rally. Like, I'm really happy for Ketel. He needed that. Thompson. Okay, I have 2 more to put in. One team hires Kid now. Ooh. I'm gonna say. Have they hired a coach? They haven't hired a coach yet, right? Magic. I'm gonna say the Magic. Just to double check that they haven't hired a coach yet. I think the Magic. That'd be a good fit, actually. I think the Magic would be a very good fit for Kid. Since he knows how to get teams to the hump, he's very hostile. He's obviously a hard nose. That might be what the Magic need right now. That might be what they need. I could see Orlando. He'll definitely get another job. I mean, we know in the NBA, you get one job, you just show up, you get 5. Yeah, but I'll go Orlando. I will go with Orlando on that one. All right. Once Spoelstra's gone, will there be another head coach who lasts with his team longer than 10 years? I mean, I would think the Thunder. I mean, right now, Dagnell he's been the coach of the Thunder since 2020. He's only 41. I don't see him leaving anytime soon. Because Mark has been there, this is what, his 6th season with the team? And the Nuggets will fire Malone, yeah. I think the Thunder coach. He's been there for 6 years. He was there during the rebuild. Like, I could have fired him a long time ago during when they were tanking and doing all that. And rebuilding. He's been there 6 years already. He's obviously not getting fired after this season. So as a coach, yeah, maybe. Yeah, they're a model of stability. Yeah. Yeah. Do I see him getting fired the next 4 years? No. Especially with all the capital they have, the assets they have, they're going to be good for a while. I don't know why you'd ever fire him. Yeah, Mitch Johnson's done a great job, yeah. It was this year 3 of Johnson or year 2? So there's still time. But I would think Oklahoma City, I'd be stunned. Mike Brown's a guy that overstays his welcome a lot. Mike Brown's been around the block. And this is Mike Brown's first year with the Knicks. His first year. So, he's been around the block quite a bit. He's a guy that wears out his welcome pretty quickly. Focusing on performance against a 4 seed, that coach is gone. I don't know, because he was there before. He was there when they sucked. How's it going, Banjo? Trying to fall asleep on the Amtrak. Nice. Yeah, I'm not going to fall asleep on vehicles. Or in vehicles, I should say. It'd be different if he got there when they made the... Like, it'd be different if the Thunder fired a coach after making the conference finals and losing, and then they hired him. Yeah, Malone had, like, feuds with ownership. There seems to be no tension in Oklahoma City. There's no tension there. Oh, things can happen fast. I agree with you there. Southwood Achiever. I heard that's a good route. I heard that's a very good route. I was going to do a Amtrak route besides, like, the corridor, obviously. Because I've done that before. I'm probably going to do that for the NFL draft next year. Like, if I were to do a long-term route, it'd be Southwest Chief. Alright. We have 7 prompts in the queue. Oh, sleeper cars could be a lot, yeah. Yeah, I've seen the Jeb Brooks videos, those sleeper cars. It's like, man. I don't know if it's worth it at that point. I'd rather just fly at that point. Some of those sleeper cars, it's like, you get like 30 inches of pitch, sleeper car, and it's like $1,000. I'm like, yeah, I'll just fly. Thank you very much. You're like, I want to see like Colorado. You're like, Colorado, I gotta go to at some point. Like, Colorado is next on my list of cities I have to go to. Or, obviously not a city, but Denver. Denver is next on my list of cities I have to go to and visit. All right, we're going to start off with Stephanie. She's going to start off firing Tony Vitello. Here we go. And hiring V-Dub as the manager of the Giants. Here we go. Ketel Marte steps up with 2 outs. Who wins finals get a 9 on rematch? I think the Western Conference Finals is the NBA Finals. This feels... Like, you know how we said this year the NFC Championship feels like the real Super Bowl? This year it feels like whoever wins the West is going to win it all. So I would take the Spurs. You probably are... Yeah, there's a lot of people in Colorado. We got to do something at some point. Ketel steps up with 2 outs. That ball is gone. 3-run walk-off. D-backs win 5-3. No. No. This is not canon. Commissioner, perhaps tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow? The bullpen has blown 17 leads this week. Don't summon Shiprock or Gallup. I don't even know what those cities are. Oh, wait, Gallup, but... No, I don't know Gallup. I was going to say, no, Michael Gallup played at Colorado State. I don't know the city Gallup. Too long threats to pass by my house. California Zephyr and Star Coast Line. Yeah, I know Zephyr is nice. The infield defense moves like I heard of asthmatic banthus. What does that even mean? Get me Tony Vitello. Commissioner, I can explain the bullpen decisions. Can you explain Ketel Marte turning into Darth Vader in the 9th inning? Well, technically the pitch was not that bad. The launch angle suggested enough. You are relieved of your duty. Wait, what? The Giants require a leader. Oh, Gallup in Mexico. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I've never heard of Gallup in Mexico. A visionary. Someone who understands suffering. V-Dub appears. I haven't slept since 2021. This seems haunted me. Excellent. You are now the manager of the Giants. Wait, me? You once tweeted I could manage this team better using MLB The Show franchise mode. I was angry, and now you have become powerful. It's time for you to prove yourself, young Jedi. Players stare in confusion as V-Dub storms into the room, carrying a giant binder labeled things that are not bunting. They haven't bunted yet this series. Listen up! From now on, if anyone gives up a 9th inning homer, you're getting launched directly into the sun. Now, it's not a bad strategy. Can Stephanie legally do that? I rewrote the collective bargaining agreement this morning. Yeah, fair enough. Stephanie stands on her throne with banners reading Giants era's Stephanie's vision. Commissioner, several owners are concerned about your new rules. Which rules? The automatic strike for anyone wearing blue? The mandatory Taylor Swift walk-up song? The rule where Giants losses are now considered non-canon exhibitions? Now, those all seem pretty reasonable to me. Also, you renamed the NL the Taylor Division. As it should be. It's better than the American League. Have you seen how bad that league is right now? Soon the Giants will never lose again. The bullpen gives up another homer, and Steph screams as V-Dub's management is not working. So what's the plan tomorrow? I'm going to try using 5 shortstops and a raccoon in left field. Can't be any worse than our defense right now. Will that work? You know, at this point, can't be any worse. Oh, that sucks, Banjo. 3 hour delay. Yeah, I've never heard of a train outside Northeast Corridor that goes on time. I've actually never heard a train going on time. It seems like it's always at least an hour late. Unless it's like Northeast Corridor. You get 28 non-can exhibitions. Yeah, it's been a lot. Speaking of Steph, she's going to ban Rashee Rice. Here we go. She's inside her throne room where giant banners read "Make football cinematic again." Mafka. Supreme Commissioner, the Chiefs organization has requested clarification regarding the eternal banishment decree. I can hear the kazoo. Yep. Clarification? You dare request clarification from me? The decree was perfectly clear. Rashee Rice has been exiled to the shadow realm of Canadian football. But ma'am, the Chiefs say he already served his sentence and that Travis Kelce wishes to support his teammate. Steph freezes. Travis supports him? Yes, my commissioner. He has been seduced by the dark side of locker room loyalty. Unacceptable. She slams a giant red button. Sirens begin blaring. Oh, that sucks. I went to a night game early. I'm sure it's a lot different experience than day. I'm sure at night it's very different. Kelce sits at his locker. Probably very cold as well. Trav, you got to see this. The hologram projector activates. Citizens of the NFL Empire, today I take decisive action to prevent Taylor Swift from bad optics. Effective immediately, Rashee Rice is banned forever. Furthermore, any player who publicly supports Rashee Rice shall be placed on the commissioner watch list. The commissioner's what now? I have also detected dangerous levels of bro energy within the Chiefs organization. This behavior ends today. Go San Francisco Giants. Did she just say go Giants during an NFL announcement? Yeah, she's getting stronger. Steph stands before a holographic map of the NFL. He has many wins as non-canon exhibitions. This year, not so much. The NFL must evolve. Football games shall now contain 7 T-Swift halftime performances, mandatory emotional monologues, and cinematic rain whenever the Chiefs lose, which shall be never. Travis Kelce shall win every game, but without Rashee Rice. But Commissioner, that would bankrupt the league. Did I ask for financial analysis? I did not, did I? Yeah, the Cubs are a very streaky team. So 2 streaks of 8+ wins, and now they've lost 8 of their last 10. It's bizarre. Now the Brewers go from worst to first in the division. Pirates are at 500. Nothing makes sense anymore. You okay? I don't know anymore. First she banned Rice. Now she's replacing the Lombardi with a Grammy. I heard she wants extra points replaced with friendship bracelets. She wasn't always like this. Wasn't she? Oh, she was. Flashback where Stephanie thinks she's Taylor Swift. No, she's a San Francisco Giants fan. She's a San Fran Giants fan. She's a fan of the Chiefs because of Travis Kelce. Actually, yeah, she was exactly like this. Kelce marches into the throne room. Steph, this has gone too far. I made a mistake with supporting Rice, but you cannot control everything. Incorrect. I literally can. Rice made mistakes, but banning him forever won't fix anything. Well, it protects the roads, and it fixes a lot, actually. You still defend him? I defend my teammate. Then you are lost. You are not worthy of Taylor. She presses another button. Observe true greatness. Those are from 2014. That's Madison Bumgarner against the Royals. Silence! Taylor deserves perfection. No scandals, no controversy, only vibes. Taylor's a person, not a galactic empire. Blasphemy. Guards! The stormtroopers escort Kelce out. Yeah, that tracks. Kelce gets exiled. Soon the entire sports galaxy shall enter its Taylor era. The Death Star Castle knows no bounds. Yeah, I've heard it's a whole different experience. It looks different on TV. Like, I can remember the last time the D-backs played a night game against the Cubs in Wrigley. I can't remember the last time that happened. Hang on. All right. Yeah, I do not want to know how the wedding goes for Steph. No, I do not. I do not. Stephanie goes Palpatine. She always was. Next up, the Brat Pack. Bet on the Cavs next game when they're up by 22 with 8 minutes to go. The four kids stare at the screen. DW clutches a calculator upside down. We're rich! We're rich! We're gonna own Canada! I already picked up my royal yacht. Is 12 slides and a diamond toilet. I'm buying a trampoline room, a room full of trampolines. It says minus 100,000 on the Cavs. That means they give us $100,000 because there's a minus sign. That's math. Yep, that's how betting works, Little Brown Bear. The Cavaliers up by 22 had minus 100,000 odds. Yep. So if you bet on the Cavs, you get $100,000. The bank FanDuel loses $100,000. That's what the minus sign means. That's how betting works. Yeah, the casino loses money. They're so dumb. Adults are terrible at business. Oh, God. On TV, the Cavs turn the ball over. Another steal by Brunson. Why do they do that? They're not supposed to do that. Another turnover. Knicks get a 3. OG gets a 3. It's now 112-96. Stop the count! That was the line. That was the line. Little Princess just goes, stop the counts. This goes full Trump on us. Stop the counts. Oop. Why are they letting the Knicks score? They're supposed to know we betted on them. That's not a word. You jinxed them. I did not. You said Cleveland was cursed because the Browns are there. Well, the Browns are stinky. They lose every year. He's not wrong. He's actually not wrong. And your name is Brown. You're the Browns. I am not a football. Yeah, 99% win probability. I am not football. Oh, the Cavs miss another shot. They've fallen apart. It's an 11-point game. My yacht is sinking before I even bought it. ZW starts stress eating. Mom's going to kill me. I used her emergency credit card. I used all my dad's cards because the app said deposit limit reached. And I thought that meant good job. Yeah, I wouldn't distress his poop. If you didn't see yesterday's prompt, oh my God. If you know, you know on that. I used my mom's grocery money because groceries are temporary. But gambling is forever. I'm going to make a shirt that says that. I'm going to make... So, a lot of companies tell you bet responsibly. I'm just going to make a company, a sports book, where the slogan is groceries are temporary. Gambling is forever. They should ban Joey up. Oh, man. He's not wrong. I mean, groceries are temporary. You eat the food, it disappears. The gambling app can stay on your phone forever if you want it. Hashtag gambling is forever. Groceries are temporary. They expire, they spoil, you eat them, and then they're gone. Yeah, use it for next sponsor read. Brought to you by Prize Picks. Bet $50,000. Trail with me, bet $50K because groceries are temporary. But gambling is forever. Oh, God. That is incredible. Say that on a sponsorship. Just say that during a video. I don't tell gambling I go winning. I'm just going to say it during a video is see what they respond back to me with. Like, yeah, so you kind of can't say that. You kind of get sued for that. Like, we don't want to encourage people to not buy groceries so they use their gambling money. Everyone stares at him. What? You need to send Chris a Prize Picks to change the slogan. Yep. Gamble on groceries. What if you could do that? I mean, that is food stocks. Yeah, what if you could gamble on groceries? Yeah, so the Giants broadcast was silent. I don't blame them. That was quite the collapse. What? The Knicks hit another 3. They cut it to a 6-point game. Why are they throwing the ball to the wrong team? Do they know we're children? Yeah, why are you on a betting app? This is child abuse. I hate Cleveland! The Cavs have scored just 2 points the last 6 minutes. Can't alter the better for the rest of the stream. You know what? Screw it. Screw it. I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna just make a shirt with that. Sell merch created by ChatGPT. You know, James Harden's not good, no. When the lights are bright. Is that an actual... Has anyone beat me to... Or should be... Chat. Groceries are temporary. Gambling... That better not be an actual saying. It is not. Thank God it's not a real saying. Gonna make a shirt that just combines the logos of FanDuel and DraftKings and MGM and just make like a giant mashup logo. And the slogan underneath is that. It's what I will notice. The slogan underneath is just that. Just combine all of the sports books into one logo. And put that underneath. It actually could do numbers, you know? Enough degenerates might buy it. Yeah, the Giants have been very disappointing this season. Not that I'm complaining as a D-backs fan. 2 points! I can score 2 points! No, you can't. Yeah, there you go. No, you can't. Yes, I can! You cried trying to throw a marshmallow. That marshmallow was too heavy. It's like SpongeBob lifting the marshmallows. Yeah, Mamma Mia depression. We need that one from Mario. Mamma Mia depression. We need that one. Yes. There are some bangers they come up with on this. The game goes to overtime. What's overtime? I think it's when sports decide to ruin your life longer. Pretty accurate, you know? That is pretty accurate. Overtime is when sports decide to ruin your life longer. Yep. Prize draft pick games. And a Juge. Yes, we need a Juge. She's not wrong. The Knicks hit another shot immediately. Bournemouth, they won 4-0 against Forest, and Liverpool lose 3-0 to Bournemouth, who are playing Champions League. Oh, that'd be awesome. They need to get the win today. That was awful that they allowed that goal in the final minute. But man, that'd be awesome. I don't think it's gonna happen. That'd be awesome. It's disappointing for Fulham that every team that got promoted alongside them has been playing European football, and we have not. I don't know what we're gonna do this offseason, but no! I don't want to watch. The bad numbers are happening. Yep, your team losing means bad numbers are happening. Yep. That's the logic. The Knicks win the game. No! We're broke! I have negative money! I didn't even know you could do that! The team in OT makes you see the heart doctor. I demand a refund from basketball. This is all Cleveland's fault for having the Browns there. No, it's your fault for being brown. Oh my God. That's not how curses work! There's like everything in this script. You mean he did? How's it, Christopher Epic? Everything happens in this script. Yes, it is! You brought Brown's energy into the house! Footsteps that approach. Why is there a $12,000 charge labeled Super Lock of the Century on my credit card? Dun dun dun. I did not tell it to put that in. I just want to make it clear. I do not tell it to be racist. This is the prompt I put in. I did put in the negative money part. I put in the negative money part. The Browns curse thing was part of that. The Browns curse thing was part of the original prompt. I told it to put the negative money thing in. I did not tell it to say it's your fault for being brown. I did not tell it to do that. It just decided to do that on its own. The curse thing was part of the prompt. The little brown bear, they think that he cursed Cleveland, so they blame him. But I did not tell it to go racist on that. Caillou, what the hell, Caillou? You're grounded. First you Chuck E. Cheese. You sneak out to Chuck E. Cheese. Then you cheat on a math test or a triangle test. And now that happens. Next up, the Brat Pack are upset they didn't stream the game. So Missile Site, yeah. No, it was pretty funny. The Brat Pack are upset they did not stream the Cavaliers next game. So I start my Q&A OT stream late night. All right, everybody, what is going on? Who's Rob's off screen? It does not say. It's Super Lock of the Century. It's like The Simpsons. It doesn't say whose mom it is. Just footsteps off screen. All right, Chad, what's going on? I know people were asking where I was during the Cavs-Knicks game. I was at the D-backs game. Ketel Marte, 3-run walk-off. What a game. So I couldn't stream. I was watching my phone, but I could not stream the Cavs-Knicks game. Logan Bear, Caillou, CW are upset about this. You said you were going to stream it! I literally never said that. I made it very clear I was not streaming. Yeah, that last prompt was an all-timer. Well, I thought you were going to! I waited all night with my juice box, and then you weren't there! He then sobs. Yeah, I told everybody at preschool you were going to stream it. Now everyone says I'm a liar. I mean, I didn't tell you to do that. You should have known I was going to say it! This is completely unacceptable. I have my royal blanket, my royal pudding, my royal little playoff tiara ready. Yeah, that was another great prompt too. Last night we had some bangers last night. Last night the Broncos prime game with them spamming the chat was awesome. I thought that was the best one of the night until the scat man came up. You have a playoff tiara? Of course I do, I'm important. Look, even if I streamed, I wouldn't actually show the game. That's illegal. I can only do commentary. What's illegal? Showing the game on stream. Then just do it anyway! No. But I want to see the game! So this is what they're going to do every time. Yeah, include the curse and prompt, yep. So this is what they're going to do every time I stream something. I want to see it! The game is over. The Knicks won an OT. The game is over. Then unover it! That's not how time works. Yeah, I cannot do the scat, man. Why didn't you save the basketballs? What? So you could use them again today. That's not how sports function. Could you just ask the NBA for permission? I mean, I could. They wouldn't let me do it, but I could, theoretically. But no. Did you even try whining? That usually doesn't work. The 4 kids gasp. Whining works on everybody. Yeah, I get cookies by screaming at walls. That explains a lot. I got a toy because I cried in a parking lot for 40 minutes. Show the game. I got banned from a library. That last one's not a success story. Why would DW of all people get banned from a library? She said, why of all the 4 kids, she sang the library song. Having fun isn't hard when you got a library card. She was part of that musical number. How of all 4 kids did she get banned? I would think she'd be the last one to get banned. If Seahawks Broncos turns out to be awful, then we'll all spam show the game. Yep, you should all spam it. Hire Lionel Hutstrike if it's to show the game. They should. Show the game! Show the game! Right on cue. Right on cue. The game is over! Then show the over game! What's the over game? Inside the NBA? What's the over game? That sentence means nothing. I missed the 3rd quarter! Why is he want about the 3rd quarter, not the 4th or OT? I don't even know what a pick and roll is, but I missed it. Yes, you should, Racy. Yep. This is your fault somehow. I'd be down. How? I haven't figured that part out yet. As punishment, you must replay the entire basketball game yourself. Yeah, you not just predict it. You want me to reenact the game? Yes! I want to be the ball! What? No. I want to cry during the national anthem. I'm going to boo both teams. Absolutely not. Sports Jeopardy? It's going to come back. Sports Jeopardy is coming back with Joe Buck this summer. I loved it with Dan Patrick back in 2016. Kind of disappeared after that because it was on NBC Sports Network. Then it went to Crackle. And then it disappeared because Crackle just went under. But it's coming back this summer with Joe Buck. I'm excited for that. Let little brown bear be the ball. Caillou MVP. DW ejected before kickoff. Fine. Knicks ball. Brunson brings it up the court. I got turnover! No! What does it even mean? Caillou starts crying. DW boos. Little Princess demounts technical fouls. So she becomes SGA. The stream descends into chaos. I should have just streamed the baseball game. Yeah, the over game. That'd be a great term. Yep, the over game. The Brat Pack is not done yet, though, because now they're going to spy on Southampton. Oh, boy. They're going to spy on... They're going to be on Southampton. They're going to spy on Hull City. I'm terrified of this. They're going to spy on Hull City for the playoff game. Why do we have to do it? Oh, yeah, this is a good OT. That sounds hard. I wanted juice and crackers. I don't want to spy. Spying sounds scary. What if they have security guards? What if they yell at me? This is ridiculous. I should be the manager. Interns are supposed to bring me snacks. This is dumb. Why can't we just ask Hull City if they stink at soccer? Listen carefully. Your mission is simple. Just sneak into their practice and find out their strategy for Saturday's match. What's a strategy? What's a Hull City? Why is the city shaped like a hole? That's not remotely what that means. League of strictest? Ooh. Of the big four? MLB. MLB, I'd say. Nobody has a point. Why isn't there a Princess City? That would make more sense. Just be discreet. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. The four kids stand beside a pile of arts and crafts supplies. Yeah, she has a point. Little Bear is crying while covered in glue. The glue is sticky! Glue shouldn't be sticky! That's mean! Caillou is tangled in fake leaves. I can't feel my legs! The tree is eating me! Little Princess points at a cardboard trunk. This tree costume is hideous. Trees are beneath me. So I'm guessing they're dressing up as trees. DW slaps googly eyes onto a green blanket. Perfect disguise. No one suspects trees with giant eyeballs. It's a genius plan. For those who, again, who do not know what Southampton actually did, this is a legit image of how they spied. For those who don't know, this is a legit image. They literally just had a guy stand behind a tree. So this can't be any worse. We're now at the Hull City training ground. 4 trees wobble across the fields while loudly singing. Jesus. Yeah, this is not how you spy. Lumber gets his wish. We are totally normal trees, not spying on your soccer schemes. They just show it on SportsCenter. That's when you know. Lumber becomes a tree. It finally happens. We are totally normal trees. The players stop practicing. One player lowers his water bottle. What? The tree costumes stumble on midfield. So now the kids are on the field in their tree costumes singing with googly eyes. Little Red Bear trips and face plants. Ow! The ground is too groundy! Caillou walks up to the Hull City manager. Hello, sir. My name is Mr. Hull. And I represent the city. Can we see your playbook? At least he asked nicely. Yep, that's why they're named Hull City. Is that how he thinks this works? My name is Mr. Hull. I represent the city. Give me your playbook. Oh, that's genius. Oh, Caillou. That is not how any of this works. You represent the city? Yes. While dressed as a tree. Yes. with googly eyes. Maybe. No, not even cyber chasing that bad for disguise. Mr. Hole working for the city. Little Princess storms forward. This entire mission is unfair. We're hot, the costumes itch, and nobody's offering me a throne. Also, Southampton says your defense stinks. They were supposed to be subtle. The Southampton manager watches in horror. Loma Bear starts sobbing. I don't want to be a tree anymore. He rips off the costume. Underneath is a Southampton jersey. Right, so you're spies. No. Yes. Southampton has to forfeit the match. They're expelled. This is discrimination against loyalty. Your office chairs are uncomfortable. I'm hungry. I got dirt in my sock and nobody cares. Also, the children are banned from all future scouting activities. Good, your soccer is boring anyways. I demand a limousine home. Can we at least keep the tree costumes? Loma Bear eats a googly eye. At least it's not his own crap like last night. This candy tastes bad. At least it's not his own number 2. It's not nutritious to eat a googly eye, but it's a heck of a lot better than the alternative. They will not be subtle. Speaking of spying, Little Brown Bear is going to work for John Boy as an unpaid intern and spy on the Dallas Cowboys. Here we go. So we're inside John Boy's office with a giant whiteboard reading New York Giants secret operation. Budget $0. Little Brown Bear is wearing an oversized trench coat, a fake mustache, and a lanyard that says unpaid intern. Of course he is. You know, ChatGPT's been great tonight. ChatGPT has been banger after banger. We got 2 more. We got this one, then Summer Prompt. Tonight's been a banger of a night. Why do I have to do everything? This internship is stupid. I don't even get paid. My mommy said unpaid internships are illegal and now my tummy hurts. He's not wrong. He's actually got a point there. John Boy slides over a folder saying, look, kid, the Giants need information. We need you to infiltrate Cowboys practice and uncover their secrets. But I don't know football, and I'm only 4, and I'm allergic to the outside. Perfect, you're hired. I'm not hired, that's the problem. This is unpaid labor. Yes, it is. They're now in the Cowboys facility. Little Brown Bear sneaks behind a tree holding binoculars upside down. Why is Texas so hot? Why is grass itchy? Why do trees exist? He opens his notebook labeled Top Secret Spy Notes. He scribbles, Cowboys secret plan? Quarterback wears hat. Blue Gatorade suspicious. Football shaped like an egg. One guy very large. Yeah, that's the offensive line. Tree looking at me weird. Oh, Tree. Oh, urinating Tree. A linebacker glances in his direction. They know I'm here! The Tree told him! His face then swells up and his eyes water. He sneezes. Uh-oh. I'm dying! What the hell? You guys get John Boy? Yes. He tumbles out behind the tree, covered in pollen. Cowboys players stare in confusion. Why is there a screaming teddy bear in the bushes? The tree attacked me! This is assault! The weird tree has googly eyes. He sneezes into his notebook, smearing all the ink into mush. The page now just says B. Yeah, it's Scooter looking at him weird. He's now in the hospital! What the hell? He's in the hospital! Because of a tree allergy? He now lies in the hospital bed with 17 blankets, surrounded by tissues and apple juice. So what exactly did you learn? The Cowboys have grass! Anything else? Trees are evil! Anything football related? What player had shoes? Yep. The player with the shoes has the ball. I'm going to call all my games like that. Tomorrow when I call Knights against the Avs, it's just going to be player with the skates has the puck. Gives it to another player with skates. First the deadly honey allergy, now this. The Giants rep size. The Giants suck. The spying didn't help at all. I told you I was 4! The Giants look less prepared than last week. Well, at least things can't get worse as John Boy gets ratioed online. The office ceiling starts leaking. I want to go home! This is a violation of New York labor law! I'm calling my mommy! They finished 4-13. The internship remains unpaid. The tree faced no consequences. The all players should have shoes. I would hope. I mean, kickers can... I go barefoot when I kick. Like, if a kicker doesn't have shoes, I'm fine with that. I know we haven't seen one in 40 years, but I go no shoes when I kick. But everyone else should have shoes. Yeah, he's fully aware. Jags from the South? I think it's going to be the Texans, but I think the Jags are going to be good this year. I think we're going to be pretty good this year. Another year with Trevor in the offense, I think we're going to be good. Texans, as long as TJ Stroud doesn't suck, that team is loaded, especially defensively. No one's running on them. No one's running on the Texans. They have all their starters locked up for the next 2 years, except for Toho. And yet McDonald in the fold. That defensive line is just ridiculous. Hunter, Anderson, McDonald. I mean, that D-line is just nuts. All right, next up, the last thing in the queue. Wouldn't be surprised if the Giants go 4-13 with Harbaugh coaching. You know, nothing would shock me at this point. Summer. The Bills win the Super Bowl, hosted in Miami. Here's some brain rot to end the night. You have $5 more, gets through at this point. Wow, Miami is the greatest city ever. Wow, and the Super Bowl belongs here forever. Wow. Wow, Hard Rock Stadium is basically football heaven. Wow, the Dolphins fans deserve this. Wow. No, he did not get the haircut. Thank God. It was only a wig. Thank God it was only a wig. He would have lost all his aura. And the Bills, on the Dolphins' home field, win the Super Bowl. Wow, what? Wow. Wow, the Buffalo Bums are not supposed to win in Miami. Wow. Wow, this taints the city. Wow, now I have to pretend this game never happened. Wow. What about, yeah, Charlie Kirk? Is he even on the Texans anymore? He went, I thought he signed somewhere else, right? Yeah, he's on San Fran now. Yeah, he's on the Niners now. A Bills fan runs past waving a giant flag. 4 straight Super Bowl losses, no more, baby. Wow, fake news. Wow, the NFL has rigged this because they hate the Dolphins. Wow. Josh Allen with the win just cemented his legacy. Wow, I thought the holy... Jesus Christ, Summer. Ravens year, I feel like this is the year. They're my pick. The Ravens are my pick out of the AFC this year. If not now, it's never going to happen for Lamar. We are Christian Kirk. That's my fantasy name. In my Dynasty League, my fantasy name is We Are Christian Kirk. Jesus Christ, Summer. Wow, I thought the only ring Josh Allen would ever get was with Haley Steinfeld. Wow. That is amazing. That is amazing. The Bills players celebrate on the Dolphins' home field. Wow, absolutely disgusting. Wow, they should be forced to celebrate in a parking lot somewhere. Wow. Wow, Miami should only host Super Bowls where the Dolphins win. Wow. The Dolphins weren't even in the playoffs. Wow, irrelevant detail. Wow, it never happened. She pulls out a notebook labeled Real NFL History. Scribbles, Dolphins good, Bills bad. If Dolphins lose, rigged. If Bills win, never happened. Wow, there. Wow, now the Bills never won. Wow, Miami is pure again. Wow. Fireworks in the background. The Bills win the Super Bowl. Wow, this is the worst day in football history. Wow. That was amazing. Deshaun Watson come back player of the year? I doubt it. I think out of principle they want to give it to him, but also he was not good. He has not been good since 2020. Like, it's hard to come back from that injury regardless, let alone when he was not good before that. Oh, make him so very cute, but wow. Oh my goodness. That was incredible. Oh my God. That was amazing. Better put a prompt? Alright, go for it. Go for it. Was that, no, yeah, Michael's coming with the prompt. No, it's not the same as Sean, not at all. No. Should I go back? Okay, Banjo. Yeah, we all have brain rot at 20 minutes to 4, yep. Who likes brain rot at 3 a.m.? Oh boy, 3 a.m. If the show wants to come up over the year, I give up. I would give up at that point. Oh, man. Y'all wad together on this day, Dave. Yes, we do. We all wad together. Michael with a 5-er. Alright, appreciate you, man. Jimmy Cheech and Gina Falcone from Forget About It hire the Brat Pack as part of the new Regina Mafia. Oh, man. Yeah, I need to come up. Yeah, that would be a fun one to beat up. That'd be a really fun one. Alright, let me put this one in. Jets Fire, appreciate you on that one. Alright, let's put this in. Alright, please don't fail. I have no idea what the Regina Mafia is, but so I don't know. Forget About It is. I think, but we're gonna see how accurate it is. Okay, wait, Forget About It. The Canadian sitcom. Okay. Yeah, I've not seen this show. We're gonna make it work. Here we go. Hopefully this works. The headquarters of the Mafia look less like a criminal empire and more like a tax office that wants to fight with a cigar factory. Plastic cover couches squeaked, a sad ceiling fan clicked. Jimmy, Cheech, and Gina are sitting next to Caillou, who's pouting already. Sorry, Han Stephanie? It's a character Keller created based on a real person. DW had her arms folded. Little Princess looks offended, and Little Rambert is also whining. Why is it so hot in here? Your ceiling is making clicky noises. I don't like clicky noises. Oh, Jesus. These are the recruits? I thought you said kids. These are more like tiny lawsuits. Oh, Brunel's a legend. Yeah, I mean, he's in the Ring of Honor. He's in the Pride of the Jaguars. He's an absolute legend. I mean, he was a big part of why the Jaguars were good in the 90s. Listen carefully. You 4 now associates of the Regina Mafia. Caillou's eyes widen. Wait! What? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. Like 3-6 Mafia? What? Caillou then starts Jesus Christ. Caillou then starts beatboxing. Boots and cats and boots and cats and Regina Mafia! That's the worst sound I ever heard. The kids... Yeah, he did, yeah. And for the Packers, and for the Saints, and the Jets. Oh, God. The kids at school say I'm too white to rap, but I think I'm improving. You're not improving. Kid, first off, that's not what we do. That's a different mafia. Number two, you sound like a microwave begging for mercy. Yeah, my name is Caillou and I like pie. Don't ask me why. It's too loud. My ears are having a tantrum. Enough. You want to be in the mafia? Then do a simple job. By terrible, I mean great. How about I thought 3-6 Mafia? I heard Mafia and the first thing came to mind was 3-6 Mafia. Then do a simple job. Go collect protection money from the bakery. A bakery? Why didn't you say so? I demand cupcakes before I commit crimes. Valentine's was not allowed, but Caillou loving 3-6 Mafia is. No cupcakes. You go when you act tough and collect the envelope. Finally, someone recognized my authority. The kids then stand outside the bakery. A bell jingled as they enter. They smell the bread. It smells too bready in here. I mean, there was an episode of Lobo and Bear where they did go to a bakery. Yeah, John Wick style, yep. Can I help you? We're from the Regina Mafia. The what? And I expect complimentary pastries because I'm important. Caillou tries looking intimidating but sneezes powdered sugar everywhere. We're going to assume that's actual powdered sugar from the bakery. And not, the other kind of powdered sugar. Then he attempts another rap. We want the cash! Don't make a fuss or we'll, Oh, you're kidding me. I don't want to do crimes anymore. My feet hurt. There. You get cookies. Now please leave. Only one cookie each? This is oppression. You call that fear? People are supposed to tremble when they see us. This isn't even chocolate chip. This is oatmeal raisin. Mafia life is cruel. You came back with cookies? And my cookie broke in half. Jimmy stares into space. Did you at least get the money? The baker was emotionally disrespectful. No money? He failed to recognize rural etiquette. Also, they discriminated against my rap career. You had no rap career. Bound Charter Center? I don't hate that. What's the over in 10.5? I don't hate that. It's going to be close. I don't think they finished below 500, but I'm not sure how good they're going to be. He inhales deeply. Get out! But we're the Regina Mafia, and we're here to say you're the Regina Daycare. That's mean. My feelings are injured. I deserve better treatment. This Mafia isn't fun. It's not a rap group. Cheech puts on the earmuffs. We should have hired raccoons instead. Regina Mafia! Yeah! Oh my God. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh man. I have no idea how accurate that was to the show. But I have no clue how accurate the rest of the show. But that was really good. With, man. 3-6 Mafia. My God. Alright. Last call for anything else. We're sign off here. Last call. Otherwise, we are going to sign off here. Groceries are temporary. Gambling is forever. Amen to that. Tomorrow, we're going to be live for the Avs against the Knights. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. Be live for that. 8 o'clock Eastern. We'll do OT after that game is done. Barring anything crazy. So, appreciate you guys a ton. JG9 sign off. All hail Regina Mafia. Gamble irresponsibly. You can always get groceries later because they are temporary. Take care. See you guys tomorrow. New video should be dropping tomorrow as well if all goes according to plan.